Greetings, Glitter Gang. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. It's 9 o'clock on Thursday, May 20th. You're here for Kathryn Scraps Live. You can come over. I made you a spot. Go ahead. You can do it. Don't be scared. Yes, you're a strong kitty. You can jump really far. This is Kathryn Scraps Live. I'm Kathryn. We're going to be doing a couple things tonight. We're going to be finishing the, why do I not remember what this thing is called? The book club journal. So we're going to be finishing the book club journal. We're going to have 2 more videos for that. We're going to have the video finishing the wrapper, and then I'm going to do a video to do a wrap up or walk through or flip through of it. And that'll finish off that project and that playlist or that folder in the archives. And then after that, we're going to do the planning for volume 2 of the boxed set album remaster. This will be the first time we've worked on volume 2. So we have to kind of pick which layouts we're going to use from all the different layouts in the book and which elements we're going to put on the pages. I want to just be a little bit better organized this time around than last time, and maybe kind of plan out the pages ahead of time. And then if there's time after that, which there probably won't be, but let's say there is, then we will start working on the binding and the pages. So yeah, that's what we're going to be up to tonight. Kitty has been here since I came up here, supervising the pre-show entertainment. She's been supervising the pre-show entertainment. She was supervising from the Rototrim until I turned on the camera and started the show, and then she ran over here because she sensed that my attention was no longer on her, and that was unacceptable. Right, unacceptable. All right, so let's just say hi to everybody. Oh wait, announcements. Okay, announcement number 1 is next week is book club. That's the book up there in the corner, The Traveling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arakawa, with translation by Philip Gabriel. That's what we're going to be reading, well, this month and discussing next week, the 27th of May. We'll be talking about this book. Gosh, we're going to be talking about cats. Talking about naughty cats. Naughty cats. Gosh. So we're going to be talking about the traveling... Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, kitty. Well, I will be punished for that later, I am sure. So, I can just tell that things are going to be very bad for me later in the evening. And just a reminder, you have 10 days left to post a project and get a chance to win a Rototrim. So just 10 days left to post a project and get a chance to win a Rototrim. So if you want more information on that, click the link in the video description to go to the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/Kathryn's Scrappers. Check the announcements in the pinned comments and you'll see the post on what you need to do to get an entry to win a Rototrim. Or $200 if for some reason you don't want a Rototrim, or I can't send you a Rototrim, or it would be cost prohibitive or something of that nature. Then instead you'll get $200 to the scrapbook store of your choice. The last time I did this, the person already had a Rototrim and they got $200 to scrapbook.com. So, and they had a lot of fun with that. They did send me pictures of their haul. So you can get a lot at scrapbook.com with $200. All right. So good evening, everyone. Hello to Bev, who was our first chatter. I totally could have been the first chatter, except my YouTube was acting weird and I couldn't chat for several minutes. So, but I was second, and I said happy Thursday, Glitter Gang, and then I said my stream is being weird. My stream wasn't being weird. It was my actual, like, YouTube where I would watch the stream that was being weird. Donna says hello again. Fran says, hey, Glitter Friends, happy Thursday. And Vicky says hi from Brisbane, Australia. Long way for that hi to go. I hope you're all appreciative and excited. Cynthia Marie Flores says hello from Los Angeles. Melanie says happy Glitter Day Part 2. Kimberly Brown says good evening, everyone. Candy says good evening, everyone. Carol Jones says hello, everyone. She decided to mix it up. Sandra says hola. Mandy says hello. Lots of wonderful people here this evening. Pat says hi, Catherine, and all my glitter friends. Catherine says hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. Fran says, I'm excited for the conclusion of this album. Me too, because it's so cute. And then everyone said hi to Kitty. And then I poked Kitty accidentally in the face. And then everyone confirmed, along with Kitty, that that was very unacceptable. That you can't just poke kitties in the face. I agree. You can't poke kitties in the face. Can you, Kitty? Can you? Yeah, she's already over it, though, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell. So she's on the floor, angling for pets. She's fine. She's all good. All right. So, here's where we left off. We have the back only left to do. And we have our paper with the area sketched out where we need to do our strips. And we have our sticker for the back. So all we need to do is make our last quilt, put our sticker on it, and then we're done with this book. So, folio, I don't know. Journal, whatever. It's whatever it is. All right, so I have some scraps left still that are large enough to use, but I have a feeling that they're not going to be enough, and we're going to have to cut more paper. Right, Kitty? We have to cut more paper. Kitty's unimpressed. Unimpressed. Is that your composition book? No, that is my tablet case, which is a composition book. Isn't it cute? I like it. I like it. It's by the brand Fintie, Fintie. So, you can, Kitty, stop eating plastic. You're gonna die. Did you just, She's probably not gonna die. She's just gonna throw up, is what it is. And then I'll have to deal with that. I mean, not that it would be better if she died. I'm just saying. She's just gonna eat plastic and then barf. Because that's what cats love to do. They love to barf. Your book is on my shelf. It's actually my book, but it is on a shelf right next to me. It's on the shelf where I keep all the albums that I need to make YouTube videos of. Because I'm always like a year, 6 months to a year behind on doing flip throughs of the final albums from the live classes. So it's there with, let's see, well, it's actually the only thing over there. Maybe I'm not as far. I mean, there's other stuff with it, but they don't need videos because it's like the original Pouchalope, which was a YouTube project. So I don't need to do anything with it, along with the Halloween Quick and Easy folio, The Quick and Easy Halloween folio that was only supposed to take a couple classes. It's over there, but that was also a YouTube project, so. And this project's a YouTube project, so I don't have to do it either. So really, it's all good. You know, one thing that's nice about Kitty and all the cats in this house really is that they all pretty much barf on the tile in the front room, and that's it. So it's easy to clean up their barf. And their barf is never very problematic because they have a ponytail palm, and that helps them keep their tummies nice for themselves. So although when my mom was down here for her visit, she saw the cats going to town on the ponytail palms. And so she went home and bought her cat a ponytail palm. And she said, my cat went crazy for the ponytail palm, ate a ton of it, and then immediately threw up. Are you sure these are good for cats? And I said, well, she's supposed to throw up. I said, that's what they use it for throwing up. Is so they can throw up. So when they need to throw up, and she was like, oh. So I don't know if the ponytail palm stayed or not. So Kimberly says she has a cat. So I think that's why they throw up mostly in the front room, because that's where their favorite ponytail palm is. So they just eat it and then throw up. And so we constantly are rotating the palms so that the least chewed one gets moved to the front room. And then when it becomes the most chewed one, it gets swapped out for the least chewed one. We used to just have one and they chewed it down to a nub. We couldn't bring it back. All right, so we've got the adhesive trimmed, and now we are gonna peel the tape and start working on our strips. Oh, Gretchen, did your internet get fixed? Kitty seems to have gone board with me, so I think we're all good for now. All right. So just to recap, what we're doing is we're making a patchwork sort of quilt of all our leftover pieces. Now, this piece isn't big enough, but this piece is close enough in style, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. And I need to cover this whole pencil. All right. Because the pencil is her, where we're going to have a lady later. So it doesn't need to be totally, we don't need to go all the way across. We can save some paper and use up some smaller scraps by leaving a little bit of a void in the middle since it's going to be covered. Nope, that can't go there because I need to cover a little bit more pencil. So just need to move it just a scooch. Just a scooch. Oh, wow. This is annoying. This one needs to go pretty much all the way because of, all right. Hold on. I'm going to remove this and we're going to use this scrap in a different way. Because I didn't realize like this whole section needs to get, oh wait, no, that section doesn't need to get covered because we'll just leave it there. I don't know how to craft, people. I don't know how to craft. Oh yeah, no, I'm taking it off. Okay. I'm so good at crafting. So excellent at crafting. All right. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just cut new soon. I don't have enough scraps to do anything. Blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of cutting scraps, friends. Maybe I should have thought about that before I decided to do 3 quilts. Thanks, past Kathryn, for your brilliant ideas. All right. Past Kathryn's okay sometimes. Fine. Guys always want to defend her. I don't know why. If you knew. If you only knew what she puts me through. All right. Past Kathryn keeps me on my toes. Well, she doesn't have to deal with the consequences of her actions. So she can be like throwing out ideas like, oh, this is a good idea. And then she just gets to go to bed. You know, she like tosses out, let's do 3 quilts. And then she does like 2 tiny quilts from one quilt that she just cuts in half. So she only really made 1 quilt. And then off to bed she goes. And then I have to make 3 huge quilts. So. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You know, whatever. Yeah, just do what she's gonna do. Okay, so for this one, I don't have enough to go all the way across. So I'm gonna go to just about here. Because I want to make sure that I can get in here. Past Kathryn does think I have nothing but time. She does. That's one of her many flaws. One of her many failings. She's like, oh yeah, we'll remaster the box set. Instead of being a quick and easy 4x6 album, it'll be 3 volumes that are like 5 times the size. And we'll put, you know, like 120 different measurements in it for page elements. And it'll be cool. And it's like, it is cool. I mean, she's not like an idiot. But, you know, when it comes time for present cash, she does think big. That's her problem. She does think big. Because then present Kathryn comes along and she's like, why? Why, past Kathryn? This is so much math. You don't even know math. Why did you agree to any of this? I know, she has so much confidence in me. It would be flattering if she was ever the one doing any work. But, oh well. We're gonna get there. And it's gonna be gorgeous. And it'll be worth it. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I think put that one next. And I'm going to put this one all the way across. All right, now I'm gonna put the bookshelf on top of it. I'm gonna kind of center it. So we get a little bit of that opalescent pink purple showing through. Okay. Alrighty. And let's do, we do a couple chairs. Yeah. All right, so I just need something to finish off this corner, and again, I'm gonna choose the coffee cup. Have a nice little coffee cup in my corner here. I added that straw and I highly recommend it. So I got some silicone milkshake straws with an elbow in them. It has like an elbow. So like really big straws. And this is a Mira water bottle. It's like a cheap Yeti, basically. It's like 32 ounces, so it's pretty big. So yeah. All right, so there's our top half. So now we can do our bottom half. So just to use my little owl feet, if I want to, I have to tape them back together. Especially if you live in an area where you don't have straws like I do. I have purse straws as well, straws I keep in my purse. I have a special carrying case that can be sanitized, like it's totally waterproof inside and out. And I keep glass straws in that so that I don't have to use gross, I hate paper straws, So I keep those, and then they have a little cleaning kit if I need to be multiple places in a day. But I always keep the glass straws in my purse, and then when I get home, I clean them if I've used them. But those, like I said, I always keep those in my purse. So I always have a straw wherever I go. And I find this a lot easier. Some water bottles like this have lids that have a straw in them. I find this a lot easier to suck from. Like, it doesn't require as much like actual sucking because it's such a much bigger hole, I think is why, which is good for wrinkles. But I've been using Mira's for a while, and I like them just fine. They work great. So I have, this one won't go in a cup holder. So if you're looking for something on the road, don't get the 32-ounce one, but the 24-ounce ones will fit in a cup holder because they're really tall and skinny. So this one, but this one won't. So I have ones for the car specifically. And, you know, if I'm running out the door, I just fill. We have, the way we get water is we get giant, like, multi-gallon jugs, like for an office water cooler. And we always have, we have those delivered by Zephyr Hills, which is what Deer Park is called in Florida. But it's like Nestle, like everything. All water is Nestle, I think. So all right, so I'm going to do the book pages and then the book hands. And then I think we'll be done, but if we're not, we'll find something cute to put in the corner. Yeah, so this one, if it's closed, which I don't keep it closed because I have a straw in it, but if it's closed, you press a button and then you can just pour the water into your mouth, which is what I prefer over like pop-ups or twist-offs, or I want to be able to use it one-handed essentially is that's my goal. So with this, if it was closed, I could just pop it with my thumb and drink out of it. This is my favorite of the water bottles I have from Mira because I do like the lid. But again, it's too big for the car. So I do have another one that I use specifically for the car. Alrighty, so now we're going to ink it all the way around the outside. And then we'll put our lady down. Well, we'll give her a light brush with the ink first. All right. Kitty's back. I guess she got bored with whatever it was she was doing. Oh, I kind of like her floating in all the book imagery. It almost looks like a dream, like a psychedelic, sort of dreamy dreamscape here. So, okay, I'm gonna take one of my trays from We Are Memory Keepers. By the way, that thing is so overpriced, but oh my gosh, it is so handy. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, I do think it's overpriced, but if we can find a cheap one, we need to figure it out, because the rack with the trays, oh my gosh, it is so handy. So handy. Okay. Yeah, these tray carts, man, they are so good, especially if you kind of work on one or two projects at once. They're really great. It's from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't know what they call the tray, but it's a rack. It's a little cart. It's about the size of an IKEA Raskog cart. But instead of like having baskets, it has 6 like cafeteria trays, and you can just pull them out. Someone said something about cafeteria trays, maybe from IKEA, but there was no rack. Yeah, like called the project cart. Okay. Yeah, someone found the trays cheap. That's right, but not a rack. So that's what we need to be working on. You're right. We need to find the rack, because then we can just get cafeteria trays and we'll be fine. But yeah, the trays just rest in these little wells. So the way that the cart is they're just wire rings that are, well, they're not rings, they're whatever this shape is. Like this, the bottom of this goes into the wire, and they just sit in the wire. And the wire's higher in the back than in the front, so you can pull them straight out towards you, and then you can't shove them too far back. So it's really nice, but if you've ever felt it, the construction is like, I don't know. It seems it's a little underwhelming for whatever it costs. Okay, so it's on sale for Joann's at $60 right now. So okay, so Joann's has it right now for $59.99. Oh, if Joann's has it, what about a 40% off coupon? Then what would it be? Do they take coupons on stuff like this? Because then you could use your coupon on it at Joann's, and that would be downright reasonable price-wise, I think. Although 60 isn't bad, but I paid like full price plus shipping on it, so. Can't use a coupon when it's on sale, so you'd have to wait for it to go back up to full price. I wonder if it's excluded from the coupon somehow. I guess they don't exclude a lot from it, do they? They're pretty good, right? So if it's normally like, I think it's normally like 79 bucks, right? So if it's normally 80-ish, well, I mean, a coupon would only take it down to 45.50, right? So 59. Hello? All right, looks like I'm good. I was like, I really hope these batteries in my pocket are charged. What size are the trays? The trays are like 18-ish by 14 and a half-ish. You can hold, it's from here to here, it's about 12. So Joann's regular price is $100. So it would normally be $60 if you used a 40% off coupon. So this sale is as good as using a 40% off coupon. So just get it while it's on sale. So now is the time. Now is the time. If you want it, if you want, I don't think I paid $100. There's no way past Kathryn is that stupid. But anyway, maybe she did. I don't know. Whatever. Well, maybe I did. That's why I think it's so outrageously overpriced, because it's just 6 plastic trays and a wire and a few wires. It is super handy. If you work, especially if you work on more than one project at a time, and if you work on projects for several weeks in a row. So like if you follow along with these projects in class, they're so great. Because what I do is I put like my notebook and my cardstock and all my planning materials and my cardstock in one tray for a project, and then the next tray I put my pattern paper, and then in the next tray I put the project itself. And so I can keep 2 projects on it, and it's so good. So I do like it. All right. Okay. So here, what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just a quick flip through here. Oh, and Kimberly's saying maybe try to use your 20% off in-store pickup on your on the Joann's thing. So see if the 20% off in-store pickup coupon uses, and then maybe you can bring it down more. But it is 40% off right now, so I mean that's a good time to get it. But yeah, I find it extremely useful. I just remember thinking when I bought it, it wasn't worth what I spent. So yeah. Okay, then it's like the We Are Memory Keepers project tray or something like that. All right, I'm going to do a flip through, like a quick one, and then I'm going to do a recording break and do a detailed one. But once again, this is made out of craft text. We just flip and we flip, and then these open, and so we've got an area to do some journaling. This whole thing underneath holds 6 cards. So we can put a card here, a card here, card here, card here, card here. So you can get a ton of cards in it. These, they also hold 2 cards. And these cards, by the way, are in the archives. So I put these cards in the archives. I made them and I put them in the archives for everyone who has the archives. They're in this project folder, which is the book club journal. And then it just folds back together, and you've got a book journal for a year. So, book journal for a year. All right, so I'm going to do a recording break here. I'm going to do a more detailed flip through with all the information about everything that I used. In the next video, it'll be a short video, and that'll be the last video in the playlist, and that'll be the last video in the folder. So if you're watching on YouTube or in the archives, go ahead and go to the next video. And if you are watching live, just hang tight. Nothing's going to change for you. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.